Well, there's a half moon above the light in the frog. Well, that's kind of foggy up above, but it's kind of nice that direction. And let's say we were supposed to be 34 degrees yesterday morning and we were 50. I don't know what we were supposed to do be this morning, but it's 31. So let's go see what we find. Well, she's still in here. Her udder is still full. And she's still alive. So that's a good sign. I'm going to say she hasn't been up and eaten. I'm hoping she figures that out today. Because, you know, she's a pretty good looking calf. Big girl, too. Says she's not that stupid. Her mama's never had anybody that stupid. Have you, Mama? Yeah. Well, ain't nothing new in this barn. I haven't checked the big barn yet. Everybody in here is just chilling, so, you know. Except for one early riser. Just had to get up and get breakfast. I think there's, zoom you around, the one right outside there getting breakfast too. Other than that, they're all loafing. Somebody played with some lights on her pickup last night. She got fog lights now. Look at that. And she fixed her tailgate latch. The fog light switch was bad, which we knew that. And got it together and only had one fog light. So while Ty and I were messing with that stinking calf last night, Brooke was laying underneath the front of her pickup out in the hay barn, taking a fog light apart. It was just a connection. So she's happy for now. I was gonna catch you some sunrise, but yeah, it clouded over. So much for the sunrise. It's still hanging right at 31. 31 and the humidity's up. Just think. Brendan, DCP Farming and Trucking, he was talking about that in his video this morning. He said it got colder up there and the humidity went up, so it really felt cold. Yeah, I know all about that crap. And it doesn't have to be that cold to feel like it's way colder. But, yeah, went in and stirred the pot in the house. Ty's getting ready to come out. We'll get something done. I don't know what yet. And today's going to be a short day because we're supposed to have dinner with Becky's folks for Brooke's birthday, just a few days late. Yeah, it's an old building, but used to be a tavern and a restaurant. Later became a kind of a yuppie-ish restaurant, and apparently it's changed hands again, but it's up on Highway 26 at Manning. Always had good food there, no matter what it's been called. So apparently we're going to try that out tonight. Since all the other restaurants we used to go to before COVID, they've all closed their doors. Ain't nobody in the buildings. Some of them been tore down. You know, let's just screw up the good places, right? So I just stuck buckets up so I could feed, and I looked down, and this little girl was bouncing all over the pen. Mama mooed at her, and I think she actually got on one, but now she's kind of lost on the other side. So I was hoping to show you her nursing, but you know. There she is up anyway. Yeah, well, tell her to eat, Mom. Almost looks like she's got some milk nose, but that could have been what we spilled on her last night, too. And Cow's shaking her head at the dog. Yeah. Going back there like she knows what she's doing. Then putting her head down to the ground. Then mom backs up. That's a vicious cycle. She better eat on her own. That's all I got to say. And yeah, mom's just doesn't like Greenie being there. Well, go figure, I missed it. She was actually on one from the back. Mama turned, and because, Mama's eating some grain. Yeah, just sneak back here and get it. I don't care. Be a little better if she snuck in from the side. But she's figured out where her food comes from. She's just got to refigure it. Yeah, my bad. I was going to get you some road trip video. Got a number from a friend here a week or so ago of a guy he'd been getting hay from, who he checked with him and he said he had a little bit left. Well, that little bit was only 6 bales. But, 6 bales is 6 bales. 3 by 4 by 8 is, actually, by what he said, these bales are a little lighter than ours. He said they were 1,100 or 1,200 pounds, and ours run right at 1275. Keep in mind, that's had the sun hitting it. And you go to that one, it's had the sun hitting it, plus that's 2-year-old hay. Might even be 3-year-old to get back there. That stuff's from last year. And I'm going to say maybe he was off on his weight. His tractor had a harder time handling 2 bales than ours. I usually handle 3 with this, but we didn't go 3 high, so I didn't have to. Those guys will get probably the last of the small bales, and we're going to feed them for a while tomorrow. Well, actually, there'll be more than that, because I got enough. I moved over into this barn to get out of the way earlier for tomorrow's feeding, and I got probably 2 more feedings for them still in that barn. But anyway, went and met somebody. I'd heard the guy's name before. I've been by his place. I used to haul silage right past his place. Heard about it, Got to go meet the man. Nice man. If I need to buy hay again, I'll definitely be calling him. It kind of makes ours look like crap, but then it's also different grass varieties too. And I'm not sure. Looks like the back 2 bales there are different varieties, and that's fine. It'll all feed. Well, anyway, that's what our afternoons consisted of so far. I'll park that thing back where it goes and shut it off and find something else to do. Somebody decided she had to buy a little milker last year. And now she's figuring out how to make it work, and it may not be working because those little clamps are probably shutting it off.
No, they're not.
Huh.
That is shut off.
Oh, okay. Well, they're not working at the moment. It won't work on her fronts, but it'll work on her backs just fine. Well, that thing didn't seem to work worth a shit. Look at all the milk we got. She had one side shut off, the other side on, and all it did was suck. It didn't surge like it should. Well, assuming it's supposed to surge, but I'm not sure how it works that way. It didn't, so it didn't work. So she got 2 pints out of the cow, hand milking, and she fought the calf for about, half hour, 45 minutes. Maybe got 3 or 4 teaspoons in it. So we just tubed it. I tried 4 times getting a freaking tube somewhere besides the lungs. And on my 4th try, we had stomach. So she now has 2 pints of milk in her. She's not happy about it. Acting like she got a good ache from it now, probably because she hadn't had enough freaking milk. Although she did crap. That end pipe right there, discoloration part way up. About enough for the milk we got in her last night. Can't blame it on mom. She's always been a good mom. She's right here trying to help. Calf's just that stupid at the moment. Oh yeah, she got another shot of vitamin brain this morning too. Try to perk her up. I mean, she's not that she's not perky. She is perky. She's just stupid. Hopefully she'll grow out of that real quick. You know, I think she may have gotten on the tit a little bit, but not enough to do any good. Not when Mama's still sitting there full as can be and sore and stretched out and dripping and pissed off because she's hurt. So, anyway, that's our story for this. And I can't help but wonder if this might not work better on a goat, because I think that's what it's for. But it just didn't thrill either one of us a bit. Who knows? Money not well spent. That kind of shit happens. So, it's getting to be that time of day. She's throwing these girls some hay. Before too much longer. Let the cows in the feed barn. And call it a day. In the meantime, Mama here don't know what to think. You violated my baby. Yeah. You just got something in your baby's gut, so maybe she'll still be here tomorrow. Well, if that ain't a motley crew, I don't know what it is. Dancer's kid right here. Dancer right there. 224, who was supposed to have twins in her, but you don't look like it. And I don't know if you can see it or not up there in front of the shop. I was wondering why I heard a bike. Guy's taking garbage up. And between all three feeders, they should have just enough to make it to morning. Then this pigsty can get cleaned up. Oh, yeah, here, you'll like this too. I cleaned the lot not very long ago. I can't even talk. You see that green? That's algae. That's because it's just been that wet right there. They don't walk there enough to keep it stirred up. Anyway, tube that stupid calf. Hopefully she'll get a brain in the next day or so. Thank you for splattering the hell out of me. That one there with the mark on her side. She got the mark and the missing hair because she's in heat. She was just trying to ride somebody through the gate. And there's one with the lumpy. And it looks to me like it has kind of maybe gotten a hole in it on its own. I gotta get her back there and check her. Anyway, hey, everybody have a great Friday, okay? Oh, and somebody's in the wrong place at the right time, right? At least it wasn't on the face.